Alright. Just when I start talking on the mic, my cat wants to go out. Alright. So, I was originally planning on playing some Crosscode today. But then, as expected, I got my SNES RGB SCART cable in the mail that a generous donator was able to gave me the money to be able to get that, so that way I can hook up my SNES to my open source scan converter. Did do a little bit of testing earlier today to check it out, and it's working perfect, I would say. So I figured I'd do some more testing on the stream so I can see if there's any differences or whatnot. So first I got some pictures to show. Because throughout this stream I'm just going to play some random SNES games that I have on hand. It's all real hardware. These are the games that I have available at the moment. I am free to play any of them, though I would like to point out that Yoshi's Island, Phantom 2040, and Wario Land, Wario Land up in the upper right corner, and Super Ninja Boy. Those four games I've already played on this stream through emulators, so I don't really intend to do another full playthrough on real hardware. But all the rest of the games you see here, I'd be down for playing on real hardware. And you will notice at the top that I also have a Super Game Boy, and so I included all the Game Boy games that I have handy too, because we could probably play that too. There's a better view of the Super NES games, in case anyone has a request or wants to check them out. And then here's a close-up on the Game Boy games. I've got Mario Land 1, 2, and Wario Land, and also Wario Land 2. Gold version of Pokemon, Batman, and Donkey Kong 94, which I might actually do a playthrough of that. And if I do, it's definitely going to be through the Super Game Boy, because the neat thing about Donkey Kong 94 is that if it's played in a Super Game Boy, it actually unlocks some additional, well, I wouldn't say features, just some additional little things that enhance the game experience, so to speak. Alright. So as we're speaking right now, it's already playing with Super Mario World in the background. So that way we can get a preliminary picture right off the bat. Give me a second here. I'm just going to mute that audio real quick. Yeah. I got tabs on a couple of streamers that I'm watching at the moment, so I wanted to make sure they were fully muted so they're not overheard on the stream. One neat thing that I discovered about the open source scan converters, that by a simple button press, I can turn on some scan lines. Don't think they're going to be very noticeable on the stream end, but on my HDMI monitor here, it is slightly noticeable. I can either turn them off or turn them on by like one level, or turn them on again by a thicker level. And I also have access to the OSSC with a remote, so I can customize my own scan lines if I care to. So let's play a little bit of Super Mario World first. Get a little look-see. As you can see, I'm playing this a heck of a lot better than what I did on the SNES app. I think it's the controller. Even though the app doesn't have the controller. Oh. Missed that ball. I thought that counted as eating two pink berries. There we go. It's definitely looking a heck of a lot better. I'm actually quite impressed with this. I would say it looks a lot better than that composite to HDMI box, because I remember putting the SNES to that when I was doing the testing of that months ago. Yeah, why not? Let's complete Yoshi's Island as our test. I was gonna remember with real hardware, there's no rewinds or save states. I like how Yoshi's actually able to eat those things. No, I wonder if I just had the audio muted for that whole time. Oh well. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. And it happened again. There we go. Turn up that desktop audio a little more. There we go. Yoshi's Island complete. Oh, that's loud enough. Maybe I need to turn the desktop audio a little higher. So there we go. There's a test of Super Mario World. I'll just go grab a different game here. Alright. Figured I'd grab all the games over here so that way I'm not moving around a lot. Alright. What's that do now? Yeah, let's try some Mario All-Stars. Except I forgot that my Mario All-Stars can be finicky. Oh, that's nice. Something tells me I need to pick up a new copy of Mario All-Stars. Or maybe this is the opening to Earthbound. Oh, now it's not even going to work. Okay, give me a second here. Yeah, wow. What is up with my copy of Mario All-Stars? There she goes. Good old Mario All-Stars. First 3 Mario games, and then the Japanese version of Mario 2, or as we call it, the Lost Levels. I'm starting off with 13 lives, that's great. I also forgot this is the second quest, if you will. So all the Goombas are replaced with Buzzies. Yeah, it's looking really nice on the preview screen on OBS here. Doesn't look like I'm on a stream. Give me a sec here. Oh, it looks just as good. Oof. Feeling good about this OSSC now. The only catch, though, is that if I want to connect my NES and N64 to this thing, then I need to get them RGB modded or something. Or for the NES case, I need to get a transcoder or something like that. Try to convert the audio video to composite, or no, component. Yes. Don't know how I'm gonna do that. I tried looking on Google for those sort of things, and there's a couple items that can do it, but they're pricey. You're good. That Buzzy Beetle wasn't coming back. Oh. I missed trying to get up there. Oh, didn't think I was going to make that jump. Ooh, nice. Oh, not nice. There. Trying to get off the block, but it wouldn't let me for some reason. Cool. Now let's play all of them. Let's play all the Mario games. Oh, let's play this one too. I should do a full playthrough of the Lost Levels. There's no power up in there. I love those green trampolines. There we go. Oh, what? Oh. Jumped too far. There we go. Oh. That blooper. He's supposed to be in the water, not in the air. Speed run. Give me a sec. Okay. We'll just let those Goombas die in a fire. Oh, what? I almost had that. That bar totally didn't touch me. I don't know how to jump. This is the Lost Levels after all. I don't play this version all as much as the original. Except I have been playing this quite frequently on the on my 3DS and on the NES app. Oh, come on. I really wanted to keep the power up. I like how in All Stars it's not just one Toad anymore; it's multiple Toads depending on how many world you're in. Oh, I'm already at World 7 for Mario World 2 or Mario 2. We'll start with Mario. Nice, both of them survived. Get back. Oh. No heart? It's bull. Oh, there it is. Not that I need it, but I'm going to collect it anyway. Oh, missed an egg. We can't. No, we can't. Screw that heart. Oh. Oh. Third cherry would be nice. We're gonna help this tweeter. Help him get out. Oh, that's not high enough. Oh shit, there's a horde encounter. Thank you very much for the raid, Night Revenge, appreciate it. Hello, someone. Night Warrior, thanks for Cricket tuning in. To the 7 people who just showed up, I'm Cricket Tune, and I'm currently testing out an open source scan converter. And I'm playing my Super NES on it. So I'll be playing some random Super NES games throughout the night. If you have a well, forcing me. No, I don't consider it forcing. I'm quite happy to have more people. I could always use more people watching. Yeah, just to give you a idea of what Super NES games I can play right now. Oh, there's a big, huge picture because it was from my phone. That's what I got physically on me. This is all real hardware. It's connected to a open source scan converter using an RGB SCART cable. And I can play any of these games if anyone's interested, including the Game Boy games at the top, because I've got a Super Game Boy, so I can try out some of the Game Boy games up there. I should probably get some more games. Okay, I'll just hide that for now. Night Revenge needs the hate. Oh, there's no hate here, man. There's no hate on this channel. There might be some casual ribbing or the occasional joke. Right now I'm playing Mario Brothers 2 on Mario All Stars. Basically just gonna play through every single one of my Super NES games. Just so that way I get an idea of how the OSSC can handle all this. So far it's handling it just fine. There we go. Eat Luigi. Oops. I didn't get any coins. Let's go with Toad. I actually like playing with Toad. I find Toad is my best character on here. Oh, wasted that. Wonder if I can... No, I can't grab that. Toad is the best character. Yes, he is. Come on, I wanted that. There. Oh, now I get the heart again. Or the star. I don't know why I called that a heart. Oh, I missed that shrub. Oh well. By the way, since I actually have viewers that might give me some feedback, if you see anything off on the stream, feel free to let me know. I'd appreciate it. I make this look too easy. Well, it does kind of help Night that I've played this game way too many times, so I do know what I'm doing. As I jump into that Sparky there. Yeah, I used to own a copy of this when I was a kid. And it was a pretty good game, because it was literally the first 3 Mario games plus another Mario game I never heard of. It's like when I got a copy of this, it's like, why do I still have my NES? Now we're gonna go up against the level 1 boss, Mouser. Just gotta pelt him with 3 bombs. Which we can totally use his bombs, which makes it more ironic. Looks good so far. Thanks there, Goon and Watch. Thanks for tuning in. How can you say Toad is best when Gooigi is now a character? I'm pretty sure Gooigi is locked to Luigi's Mansion, though. You let me know when they add him into Mario Brothers 2, though. Alright, let's see if we can get some lives. You never got past the 3rd level of Mario Brothers? Oh, that's a shame. For all those people still doing ROM hacks of Mario 2, well, there's an idea for ROM hacks. Replace Luigi with Gooigi. Cool, now we're in World 2-1. Now I'll test it with, play a little bit of Mario 3, and then I'll move on to another game. Which, if anyone has any requests, these are the games that I have available. So if you want to see me play around on one of these, feel free to let me know. I also got Game Boy games at the top because I have a Super Game Boy handy. I'll probably save that for last or something, I don't know. Funnily enough, I actually played this version of Mario Bros. 3 on my stream months ago. It was a viewer request. Except I played it as on a ROM via an emulator. This is real hardware. Your Super Nintendo broke in the middle of playing it. Oh, that's a shame. How did it break? Did it just stop functioning, or something more serious? It just simply stopped working. Oh. That's weird. I'd say something blew in it then. Tried doing a marathon of the main Mario games in one go, and gave up about World 8 of Mario 2. Or World 6. Yeah, Mario 2 doesn't have a World 8. It only goes up to 7. But yeah, I would understand World 6. I mean, World 6 is kind of sort of a repeat of World 2, because it's a desert area, and you go up against Tri-Clyde again. Though that might not be the reason you gave up there. Maybe just... Did you just get tired or something? Ah, I see. Oh, pfft. Sometimes I can get the full P meter there. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, I like playing the old Mario stuff. I actually just finished a playthrough of Super Mario 64 using real hardware. Except for that, I was using a composite to HDMI box. I should actually get back into playing more retro games, because lately I've been mostly playing modern stuff. Before he got a life. I'm sure you anyone is able to fit in a little bit of video games in their lives. Unless they're like extremely busy, then it's understandable. There we go, Starman. You mostly just play stuff offline. That's understandable. Oh, don't say that, Knight. Everyone's got a life. It just depends on how you use it or how you live it. Fuck World 4. I'm not, level 4. I'm not playing that one. We're just gonna go straight to the fortress. Yeah, auto-scrollers. I'm not a speedrunner, but I can understand how auto-scrollers would be annoying for speedrunners. Funny enough, I'm kind of playing like one right now. I just find it fun that way. Fuck Coin Heaven. I don't even have the leaf. Oh, that's gonna be dangerous. Yep. Oh, you all saw that. Fire Flower made me Super Mario, not Fire Mario. Oh. Yeah, not like I need the lives either. In my playthroughs of this game, by the time I get to the 5th world, I probably have like 60 plus lives, because I know where all the 1-ups are and all that. Have I played Mario Maker 2? Yeah, I do have Mario Maker 2, and I have played that in spurts. Might actually do that in a future stream. Play a little Mario Maker 2 again. I'm gonna beat the first world, and then I'll move on to another game. come on, that shell should have hit you. Yeah, I don't have Mario Maker 2 to make levels. I just prefer to play them. Oh, I screwed that one up. Goon is a tryhard. Alright, now get rid of this hammer, brother. Oh, wrong block. Exactly. Yay, spare fire flower. Alright, let's go kick Larry Koopa's butt. I think in the NES one it was a dog, except this time it's a Cobrat. Too fast. Do I blink? I am blinking, don't worry. Gotta keep those eyes hydrated in some way. As I said again, Knight, I've played the Mario games way too much to the point where I pretty much know everything. Granted, I do lose the occasional life or two, but yeah. There we go, Larry. Alright, I forgot that I have the fireballs. Not anymore. See? Told ya. Sometimes I'll lose the occasional life. Except that's a first. I never lose to Larry. Except I just did. Let's try that again. Blame Goon? No, I blame not predicting Larry doing his jump there. I was expecting Larry to stay on the ground, but then he goes into his jump, and it's like, oh, okay. I'll just face plant into your jump. Meant to duck underneath that bullet bill. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Larry's defeated. Wand is obtained. Everyone can go home. But you are at home? Oh. That must have been a pretty long trip then. There we go. Alright, I'm going to move on to another game on my SNES here. So again, if... Actually, I'll just put in Zelda. Where'd you go? Where are you? In front, aren't you? Do you think Peach and Mario have a relationship? It's a possibility. But with Zelda and Link, there should be a relationship in there. Uh-oh. So on. Oh, don't tell me I have to... Oh. Oh, okay, I see what's going on now. Apparently my the OSSC switched inputs on me. Let's erase Lonk here. Actually, let's erase that first one because I'm a little embarrassed by that 17th death. Of course, the reason why it says 17 deaths is because I kept saving quitting inside dungeons, and apparently in the SNES version, that counts as a death. Let's call him Lank. Yeah, it shows death count when you beat the game, I think. Or it shows death count as you're playing. I can't remember. There goes our uncle, off to save the world. So you don't remember what the normal game looks like. Well, I'll tell you, Goon, if I do... Oh, thank you for the follow there, Night Warrior 82. Appreciate it. Anyway, as I was saying, Goon, I do plan on doing a full playthrough of this game on real hardware, so if you ever want to see what the normal game looks like, then I invite you to that. Right now, I'm just gonna play up to the Sanctuary. Hey, and there's a follow from Goon. Appreciated. Yeah, I'll just play up to the Sanctuary for now. And then I'll move on to another Super NES game. Night Warrior was first. Yes, you were. You were first. There's our uncle. He's dead. Oh, good for him for reminding you. King City, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. There's no speedrun strats for this, but I do know my way around this game as well. This definitely is not a first playthrough. My first experience with this game, I actually borrowed it from a friend from elementary school. And I would borrow it from him very frequently. I never beat the game during those times that I borrowed the game from him, but I've played enough of it from that way. And I wouldn't own an actual copy of it until probably last year, because I got this separate. You lost a lot of Game Boy games that way. Yeah, I lost an NES game and... No, I've lost two NES games by lending them to friends. Well, one of the games was actually stolen from me because that was during high school. I brought my NES to hook up to our TV in the grade 12 grad lounge, and over time, the one game got missing while my NES was there. It was a copy of Legend of Zelda, which at first I did feel bad about it, but then I remembered that the internal battery in that Zelda game was dead, so you couldn't save a game in it. So I didn't feel bad after that. Yeah, got him. And as for the other NES game, it was a copy of Mega Man 3. I lent that to the friend who kept allowing me to lend Zelda. I lent it to him because I figured, yeah, I borrowed Zelda from you enough times. You should be entitled to borrow one of my games. But then days later, he told me the game broke. And I'm like, wait, what? So then I was like, well, can you give me back the game? He's like, no. But he did promise me that he would give me his copy of Zelda in compensation. But then he told me that it was locked away in the box in the attic. So I never saw that copy of Zelda. Yeah, broke indeed. But that's all in the past. I have a copy of both games now, so even if it was brought up, then I'd be like, yeah, it's cool. Got the boomerang. Good thing the picture's still coming in nicely. Friend's dog ain't your Game Boy Game Shark. Ooh. Yeah, I never had any cheat devices back then. Oh, why did I get rid of those pots? Okay, there we go. Yeah, because here's a speedrun strat for you. The Mace Knight dies to 2 pots instead of like 3 or 4 sword slashes. There we go, there's Zelda. Thank you, Lank. I had a feeling you were getting close. Oh yeah. Yeah, I actually have an N64 Game Shark. Still do. My dad gave that to me for either a birthday or Christmas present years ago. It came with a VHS tape that taught you how to use it. Which I think I still have that tape. Yeah. Yeah. But aside from that N64 Game Shark, I never had any other cheat devices. But now I do actually have a Game Genie for my NES. Don't really use it all that often, though. It's just there, because why not? Keep pressing A to dash, but I completely forgot that you're supposed to have the Pegasus boots. Do you have a light? Why, do you smoke? Princess like you shouldn't be smoking. I know, right? I've never played randomizers, but I understand that how hilarious they can be. It's like you need like a crucial item to get through this one dungeon, but you don't find it until like the third dungeon after it. I might try a randomizer in the future, but probably not anytime soon. Oh. Exactly, yeah. You know, something just popped into my head about Zelda randomizers. I know with every single iteration the items are in different chests. Does that mean like every single chest in the game? Because I remember that there's a shop in the Dark World where you're presented with like 20 chests. Does a randomizer count that as well? And you only get to open like 3 of them? Oh, it's not technically counted. Aw, that would have been fun. But also a way to beat the randomizer. Oh. Oh, I see. So it's fudged in your favor at the second chest. Sanctuary's just beyond that door. Except I like to pull this lever first, so I can kill all these ropes. That's just extra rupees. That is if they actually drop any. Yes, it was Lank who helped me escape from the dungeon. Ah, I see. That's interesting. There, now we must seek the Elder. Now let's go to Kakariko Village. And then I'll move on to another Super NES game. I'm no criminal. That sign is a lie. It's lying. Nobody read it. Oh, why he run? Yeah, fuck that sign. That sign is a fabrication on Lank's character. He should sue. He totally should, but I bet you in this situation to be like, yeah, we're just gonna take you in anyway. Yeah, let's move on to another Super NES game to test out. Again, here's the games that I have. If any of you have a request, I'd be happy to play whatever's in that picture. Aside from anything that I've already played. Go nuts? Alright, go nuts. Play Pokemon. I've already played Pokemon Yellow. I actually finished that a week or two ago. But I also don't have a copy of Pokemon Yellow. The game you see there is Pokemon Gold. You've played and beat everything on there except what's on the bottom left and bottom center. Okay, so you haven't beaten Phantom 2040 and Secret of Evermore. Play Pokemon Gold? Sure. I just plugged in Super Ninja Boy, but why not? Let's try out the Super Game Boy. That is if it'll work. There we go. Okay, no, I'll have to try that again. We got the Game Boy border, but not the Game Boy. The downside to the Super Game Boy is that you have to blow 3 holes. There we are. Super Game Boy. It has its own border. There's already a game on it. They claim blowing does nothing. From what I understand, it does do something. Like it's supposed to reenact the contacts or something like that. And that Game Boy Color graphics are looking pretty good. I don't think I'm very far in this game. Yeah, I only have a Totodile, a Geodude, and a Hoot. Yeah, exactly, Goom. There is a downside to the blowing, but there are upsides as well. I probably don't have... No, I don't have any Pokemon in the boxes. This is literally just a fresh game. I haven't even gone up to Mr. Pokemon. Yeah, indeed. Even though that's the way to actually clean them. Or have I actually went to Mr. Pokemon? Yeah, I don't have the key item. Okay. Really fine graded sandpaper can work too, but yeah, that does sound sketchy. It's a berry. I should probably double check if I actually have to go see Mr. Pokemon. It's a Hoot Hoot. Geodude will outlast this Hoot Hoot. Until the Hoot Hoot does that. Watch as he growls. Where's my speed up key already? I'm too used to fast forwarding these battles thanks to my yellow playthrough. I played that as via an emulator. This is a very exciting fight. One that will go down in the history books of Pokemon battles. A level 2 female Geodude attacking a level 4 female Hoot Hoot. The Hoot Hoot barely does damage. Whereas the Geodude is also barely doing damage after it's been growled at like 3 or 4 times. Cat fight. That's pretty much it at this point. Poor Geodude's probably doing 1 HP damage, no different than the Hoot Hoot, except the Hoot Hoot wants to keep growling at him. And with that, Geodude gets a well-deserved level. Okay, cool. We don't have to go see Mr. Pokemon. Because if we did, there would be 2 trainers blocking that 1 space there. Oh man, time for youngster Joey. Behold, the top percentage of Rattata. I have heard of Pokemon randomizers, but I'm not really fond of those either. I might try one in the future, but probably not anytime now. I do plan on playing at least 1 game of every Pokemon generation. But, probably won't do any randomizers. I also don't have any interest in Nuzlocke runs. I don't really like Nuzlocke. It's not the way I like to play Pokemon. You only got through Silver. Yeah, I've beaten Yellow so far. I plan on playing Crystal. Ooh! Look at that Rattata whipping out that crit. No wonder this Rattata is the top percentage of Rattata. Fucking crits a Geodude with a tackle. I don't have any more Pokemon. Wow, you're pretty tough. Could I get your phone number? No, he won't call us for a rematch. He'll call us about bragging about his Rattata. Because he's Joey, the youngster. Stranger danger. I can head over to the Pokemon Center to revive our poor Geodude. I think I'll play this up to getting into Violet City, and then I'll move on to a different Game Boy game. Fire right up to Pokemon Soul Silver. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, my first Pokemon game, well, my first physical Pokemon game was probably a used copy of Silver, and then that was followed up with a new copy of Pokemon Emerald when it came out. But I've been playing Pokemon since it existed. But I couldn't play Red, Blue, Yellow because I didn't have a Game Boy. But one of my friends showed me Game Boy emulators on the computer, and that's how I started playing Pokemon. Oh, it's a big bad Spinnerack. Yeah. Between Fire Red and Leaf Green, I actually had a copy of Leaf Green. I don't want to play that over again, to be honest. I still have my Venusaur from my Leaf Green game too. He's chilling on my Ultra Moon game now. I actually forgot to check my items. What do I got for items? 2 potions, 4 berries, and a poison cure berry. I ain't no vegan. I eat meat just like everyone else. Except for the vegans. It's youngster Mikey. He's got Pidgeys. Here's hoping these Pidgeys don't crit poor Geodude. Or in this case, since it's female, wouldn't this be Geodudette? It's a bird versus an inanimate rock. I wish Geodude would level up and learn Rock Throw already. Oh yeah, the old Pokemon games, depending on their condition, they can fetch a decent amount nowadays. Especially if you have all the boxes, the box and instruction manual and all that jazz with them. Like at a gaming store that I go down to help run a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. They got a box copy of Pokemon Silver. Yeah, it's. Last they checked, it's about $200. You found out your copy of Bomberman 2 is fairly valuable. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing about these old games now. They can be surprisingly pricey. But you don't have a Game Boy Advance to play it. Oh. Well, Game Boy Advance should be easy to pick up. And cheap, too. I remember... No, actually, I'm not sure. I know I picked up an Advance at some point myself for pretty cheap. I want to say like 40 or 50 bucks. Around there. And that was just for one of the regular advances, not like an SP or anything. SPs are a little higher, I think. There we go, we beat Mikey. Your DS died ages ago. Oh, that's a shame. Alright. Geodude moves down. Voodoo's out in front. Nintendo needs to bring them to the Switch. Oh, I wonder how they would do that. Yeah, I've got 2 Game Boy Advance SPs and 2 or 3 Game Boy Colors, and they all work. I don't use them all that often, though. Yeah, it would be nice if Nintendo can port, like, Game Boy Advance and DS games to the Switch, but I don't know. There we go. Hoot Hoot's now 5. Oh, now we put Geodude back in front because he has less HP. That's how I like to arrange my team. I arrange them by level, and then I arrange them by their HP. She's not a trainer, but if you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle. Oh, yeah, she doesn't battle. This guy does, though. At least remake them with the 3D. Oh, there are rumors and talks that there should be a Gen 4 remake at some point, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything official. Would be nice if they do remade Diamond and Pearl, because I actually have fond memories of Diamond and Pearl. I started with the Pearl version, and then I picked up Platinum years later, and I still have that copy of Platinum too. Nice. Geodude's level 6. That's a funny way of spelling rock throw. Time for another Caterpie. No, we'll whip out Hoot Hoot for this one. Diamond is your second favorite? Yeah. I'm quite fond of the entirety of Gen 4, to be honest. Doesn't matter which version. Bugcatcher Dawn was defeated. I got 48 Pokédollars. Oh, Geodude needs some heals. Alright. Now we're in the next route. It's another Spinarak. Gonna run away from it. Dark Cave. If Pokemon could light it up, I'd explore it. Let's talk about this place. Yeah, I only had Pearl and Platinum, and I only have Platinum left. Right, the Pokemon games I still have are Platinum, Soul Silver, White, Black 2, Y, Omega Ruby, Sun, and Ultra Moon. Along with this copy of Pokemon Gold. It's a fruit-bearing tree. It's Bitterberry. I believe that heals sleep. Because it's so bitter, it'll wake you up. Oh, there's another Pokeball. And here's another trainer. He caught a bunch of Pokemon. Oh, 4 bug types. Yeah, I like how they did Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I still got my Pokewalker from that too. I've heard copies of Heart Gold and Soul Silver with their Pokewalker are quite valuable. Game itself fetches decent, but if you still got the Pokewalker in the box, then it like doubles or triples in value. Yeah, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they were kind of just disappointing. To tell you the truth, I actually haven't even beaten my Omega Ruby game. Like, I got the 8th badge and then I just stopped. I just didn't feel like taking on the Elite Four. No, we're sticking with Hoot Hoot, because Hoot Hoot needs a level. It's a Weedle. Time for us to get poisoned. Or string-shotted. Whichever the Weedle feels like doing. About Pokemon Y sucking. To be honest, I actually liked X and Y. There were probably some things that I didn't agree with, but I have some fond memories of that gen as well. Oh boy, Foresight. Useful frickin' move right there, boys. Alright. Send out Geodude next. There we go, we beat Budcatcher Wade. Black and White? I think the only thing I didn't like about Black and White is the fact that there was no gray version or something like that, but they instead did Black 2 and White 2. Aside from that, I kind of enjoyed playing Pokemon White version, which is what I had. I picked that one because I like Zekrom over Reshiram. Just trying to think here. Never played it? No. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there was anything bad that I remember about. No, I can't think of anything bad. Yeah, one thing I did like about Black and White though is the battles felt a lot faster compared to the older Pokemon games. Oh, Joey's already calling us up. Rattata's looking awesome. And he almost caught a Rattata the other day. Oh wait, we can get a phone call. We can get a phone number from this one. One thing I liked about Pokemon Crystal is that in Gold and Silver, when you got phone numbers from other trainers, that you literally just call them up for rematches and that was it. But in Crystal, they actually gave a handful of trainers like additional things to do. Like for example, Wade, who we just got his number, in Crystal, he gives you an occasional barrier too. There we go, we've reached Violet City. Better phone home. Just take a quick heal here first. Cool. It is totally... No, it's definitely Tuesday, but not that time. We saved up 52 Poké Dollars so far. Yeah, it is strange how they add and take away features. Much like the talk about Sword and Shield, how there's not going to be a national Pokédex in it. And they're not going to put every single Pokemon into it either. I think that's currently my only gripe with Sword and Shield at the moment. Just the fact that they're not going to put in every single Pokemon. Alright, so as I said, I was going to go to Violet City, and then I'll probably move on to another Game Boy game. Yeah, the Gigantamax or Gigamax, whatever it's called it. Yeah, that's a silly gimmick. Have you seen the 60-second Pokemon renders? No, I haven't. I figure I'll use this time to show off the good old Super Game Boy. If you press L and R on the controller, you get this nice little menu, which, if you have the Super NES mouse connected through the second, the Player 2 port, then you can use the mouse to move the cursor around. This one allows us to change the color scheme. Unless this is on. Then it's stuck doing a different color scheme. But yeah, we can change the color scheme to these presets. Yeah, let's totally play the game in this. I think there's a monochrome one. Yeah, right here. That's monochrome. But we can also turn that some Game Boy games will have this active, which has its own, which gives it the border and its own color scheme. And then here's the borders that we can choose. We can either go with a good old Game Boy or just Wow. Yeah, and I bet Game Freak's like, oh shit. They're disproving us. They're making us look lazy. Oh yeah, I like this movie theater one. Some of these backdrops actually animate over time as well. Like this one that I just showed off. The weather can change and there could be like a sunny day or something like that. And this cat one, I think the cats along the border will animate and walk around. And then this one here allows us to make our own, but it won't let us. And then that allows you to change the button configuration. So that way we can make the B button act as the A button, while the Y button is B. And then this one allows us to change our, change the color scheme. Garbage bag Pokemon, you mean Trubbish? He's from Gen 5, which is black and white. Yeah, I kind of like Trubbish too. And then this one allows us to... It doesn't allow us to design one, but it allows us to draw a Mario Paint style on the board. Which, if we click on this, we can also draw on the game screen. Boy, that's not a... Oh, there we go. That's not an effective way to erase something. Oh, that allows us to redo it. Alright, let's change that backdrop back. Yeah, it would be neat to show them to do these sort of things. Alright, I'm going to move on to another Game Boy game. Turn that off. There you go, the good old gold. What do I feel like playing real quick? Well, let's play Super Mario Land. That's a nice quick game. I could probably beat Super Mario Land in one sitting. Oh. No, gotta reset that. The Game Boy game didn't fit properly. There we go. Alright, so before we start that, let's change these up. Let's get the movie background happening. And then let's change the color scheme. Oh. I'm half tempted to play with that one. There's the monochrome. Yeah, we'll leave it on that. And we're good. Okay. Yeah, I do have a Super Game Boy, and that's what I'm playing right now, playing some Super Mario Land. Thanks for cricket tuning in there, Bacon. I appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? I'm pretty good. Still a little saddened that I can't get my old computers to work with the Elgato using the OSSC, but I'm making the most of it. Okay, I'm going to change that control scheme. So I would like the B button to be the A button, so that way I can run jump more effectively. Slightly disorienting. I could also affect... Oh no, the X button changes the colors. I totally grabbed that star. Ah. Played Pokemon on a Super Game Boy with a friend's house, so I just played a little bit of Pokemon Gold. Oh, psh. There we go. It runs certain Game Boy Color games. I think some of the later ones don't work with the Super Game Boy, but it does play Pokemon Gold and Silver. It also plays Wario Land 2, which I have at the moment as well. Oh, what? I hate how sudden you lose your power-ups in this game. Can it play Skyrim, though? Oh. I want to see someone do that. Find some way to cram Skyrim in a Game Boy cart and play it on this. In fact, someone tweet Bethesda to do that. I'm sure Todd would be ecstatic for us to buy the Game Boy version of Skyrim. Yeah, get Todd on the phone about that. I'm sure he would jump at the prospect. Beard. I actually never knew about that secret until I actually looked up a map of this level. "100 Dragonborns and enter, and then everyone ragdolls to voices." That's probably the only way they would make it balanced. They'd have to prevent voices from being used. Nice, I almost didn't have to enter this. Yeah. TBH, I probably would be down for streaming Skyrim, but if I do, I'd want a mod that would make Unrelenting Force, like, really broken. Because I really want the coins that are down this passage. This may take a lot of time. Yeah, to be honest, I've never actually knew about those hidden platforms until I actually looked up a map of this level one time. Crawl percent run, yep. That's what we're doing. I want these coins, so we gotta, instead of just taking a hit, I'd rather just do this. There we go. And there should be a Starman in one of these ones. Nope, just another power-up. Time to hear some goat sounds. I always find it humorous that the bosses make a goat sound when they get hit with the Super Ball. Best sound design. Thank you, Mario. Oh, Daisy. Wait, you're not Daisy. You're a fighter fly. Jam alert. Daisy is better than P. I don't know about that. I prefer both of them equally. I love how the bonuses in Mario Land are all full of coins. Nice. I was going to grab those 2 coins, but... Cool, I wasn't watching where I was going. Hey, look, we can go in here again. Oh, there goes our mushroom. Like, there legit goes our mushroom. Alright, let's not... Yeah, let's not casually fall off again. There we go. There's a Starman for once. Aww. Oh, well, you get more points stomping them than you do super balling them. Now I can't get that one up. That's in that block there. Pretty sure there's a one up in there. Yeah, I don't know why I'm all about collecting points in this game. Yay, 3 1-ups, even though I kind of needed that super one. Risk it for the biscuit. Hey, look, it's this level again. Except instead of a power-up, it's a 10-coin block. Saving space on the cart, yep. No, I'm not gonna bother. Better to do that as small Mario. Oh, now we can do it. I didn't see that Koopa. Why was Mario crawling in the air? An invisible platform that allows you to get in there. Oh, that was good. That lower section's more meant for small Mario, but you can get in there. Meant to stomp on that Goomba. Blocks over here. Sometimes they change it up like that. So that way it's not exactly the same room. Oh, gotta do this the hard way. Oh, 3 lives again. I was aiming for the flower. Now for best level in the game. We're in a sub. We're shooting torpedoes. We're killing the local aqua life. We get a Starman. We kill everything. This is indeed the best water level in gaming. And now we get to collect coins in the shape of Mario's name. Oh, I think I got them all that time. Go me. And here's the boss. There we go. I just had to play World 2 because World 2 is fun. I like World 2 out of all the 4 worlds in this game. Actually, you know what? What's my time? You know what? I think stupid sexy octopus Daisy, yeah. Considering how short this game is, I think I'll play through this. We're gonna make this an actual full-out playthrough. Because this is a short game, there's only 4 levels. So you can easily beat this, like, within an hour or 2. Oh, that's a 10-coin block. I know one of these pipes goes to something. There we go, that's the pipe. And this is a good bonus area. So it literally filled with coins. With some blocks. Now we gotta ride these rocks across the spikes. If you're noticing the timer, that's common. World 3 Level 1 is fairly lengthy. There we go. Now we're in some cave. Spiders. It's full of spiders. Yeah, we missed it. Oh no, actually we can get that secret. I think we can get that secret. No, we can't. Missed whatever platform allowed us to do so. There we go. There's a platform for that one at least. And it's this room again. Oh, missed that question block. This one's a pretty lousy bonus room. It has spikes in it, too. Now we're in some kind of outdoors temple. Hey, look, it's this room again. Deja vu, indeed. Oh, almost screwed that up. Oh, this room again. Except the 10 coin block is down there instead of up there. At least they've alternative to 2 rooms, yeah. And here's the boss. Get her. Oh, that rock wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, now the rocks are doing it different. You can also get over him and hit that switch, but I like to kill him with the super walls. There we go. Well, there's that Daisy, pretending to be a spider this time. Nice, 3 lives. Okay, give me a second here. I'm just going to do something in the background here. Daisy. That's so punny. Alright, so now we're at the final world. And there's a bonus I just screwed up on. Well, kinda. This 4th world is pretty long, and it only has 2 levels, I think. Yeah, but the first level's long to make up for the lack of a 3rd level. And it also introduces these Jiangshi enemies. But you can't kill them with stomps, you gotta get them with super balls. Mario goes to China. Well, this area is modeled after China. I forget one of these pipes is enterable. Oh well. Downside to the super balls is you gotta wait until the current one's disappeared. So this level's supposed to be inside. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe we're inside some kind of palace, and that's just the fancy background or something like that. Oh, probably hard. Probably not a fancy palace when I think about it, but oh, what? Totally hit you guys with super balls. Oh, I gotta hurry. I'm actually running it. Oh, there's that bonus that I now just screwed up at. Gotta hold right on those ones. Oh, now we gotta be quick. And now there's 3 of them. There's still a good portion of level to do here too. Oh no, nope, we're at the end. Never mind. Oh, I wanted that flower. Ah, here's the best bonus room in the game. It's literally full of coins. Except we need the Super Ball to get the rest of them. There we go, there's our Super Ball. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. Okay, so there is a third level. Aww. Well, guess I won't be getting the top exit for that one. Now for another shoot 'em up level. Except this time we're in an airplane and we're in the sky. We're killing all the birds. You know what I just realized? They should, in a future update, they should add this to Mario Maker 2. The ability to make shoot 'em up levels. Oh, that's a 1-up. I want to get that. Oh, I didn't get the 1-up. Even though I have 35 of them. Or 39. Yes, give me that. I can actually use that to get rid of these things. There, now we have 40 lives. Now we're at the boss, which is just a big cloud that spews birds at us. And now for the final boss. Oh, I got hit. And there we go, Super Mario Land's beat. That's literally it. There, now we actually have the real Daisy. Here comes another jam alert. Oh, the Moon Fiend from DuckTales? Yeah, it kind of has some similarities. The end. And then you press start, and then you get kicked back to the title, and it shows your final score at the time. So there we go. There's an impromptu playthrough of Super Mario Land. So now I'm gonna play. Yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit more of one Game Boy game, and then maybe play another Super NES game, and then that'll probably be it. I was gonna play Crosscode, but I don't think I got enough time to doing that. So I'm gonna swap out the game. And I think we'll play a little Donkey Kong. Some Donkey Kong 94. That is if it'll work. There we go. Yeah. Fun fact about this game is that it's originally a Game Boy game, but if you put it in a Super Game Boy, it has color, it has better sound effects, and it just feels like a more fleshed out game on the Super Game Boy. We can ignore file 1. This game no, it's not a Game Boy Color game. It'll be black and white or whatever it defaults to. There's a digitized sound effect. Pauline actually screams out help. Oh, what the hell? Okay, give me a sec. The control scheme got changed. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. But anyway, this game starts off with the original Donkey Kong levels. Oh, what? Just gonna try to speed run my way through. There we go. Mario has more moves in this game. Yeah, it does kind of look like Wario in this one. But it is Mario. Yeah, so about that that help cry that you heard in the original Game Boy, it's just a sound bite. Like she just goes, "Meow, meow." That's just what Wario would want you to think. Oh. No. Now I'm screwing up. We gotta get out these rivets so that way we can make the whole thing come down. Now, if this was the original Donkey Kong, this would be the end. But this is the 94 version. Yeah, there's more forgiving on the fall damage that Mario can take in this one. And that cutscene there pretty much gives you the gist of it. The objective in each level is to find a key and open up a door. And then for each, the game then tallies up your time, and then for each 100 points of time that you had, you get a 1-up. So it's very easy to get 1-ups in this game. And there, now we're in the first level. The big city. I was thinking of making a full playthrough of this, which I might as well start it now. I'll probably just play this one level. That was supposed to hit him. Now, you'll notice there's a hat, parasol, and purse here. If you collect all 3 of those, you get to play a bonus round, which will get you more lives. Here's one of those bonus rounds. Every 4th level is an encounter with Donkey Kong. With the final level of a stage being an actual fight. This cutscene shows a new puzzle element. Gotta touch the arrow tiles and make a bridge. Here's another bonus round. Slot machines. If we can line up three Donkey Kongs, we get a 5-up. If we get at least one Mario, we're guaranteed a 1-up. Oh. Wait around. Oh, wait this time. There we go. No, we didn't get the purse. Oh well. Oh, screwed that up. There we go. One of the battles, just gotta pick up the barrels and throw them at them. Of course, it just gets right back up. Yeah, let's do stage 2. I was gonna move on to another Super NES game, but I'm probably gonna be running out of time soon. Now we're in a forest instead of a city. Got switches to manipulate this time. Almost ran into that. That switch there, you can. It has different set positions. I think that's the best way to describe that. There we go. Now this Donkey Kong encounter has some Donkey Kong Jr. vibes to it. Ouch. Because not only Mario can cling to these vines similar to how Donkey Kong Jr. did, but Donkey Kong's attacking us with the traps that Mario used to attack Donkey Kong Jr. This cutscene showing that when we do a handstand, we can kick barrels away. Which I actually showed that in the first Donkey Kong battle. Here the bugs move really fast. There we go. Gotta get those bugs out of the way. This one's a tricky one. We need to manipulate the switches so we can get one of those ladybugs onto the, to where you see the other, doorway. Because we need one of those ladybugs to climb us up along that, wall. I gotta wait until they both get out of that. There. For this, we gotta drop the key down onto these conveyor belts and then meet it down here. Now for another encounter with Donkey Kong. Here we learn about the backflip, which I've already been using quite frequently. Backflip's very handy to get to higher platforms. These enemies don't react unless they hear a noise. So as long as we're quiet, we're good. Sadly, we had to make some noise to get the key. This is a silly level, because you'll see on the right there's all these platforms and whatnot. But you don't really have to go through them until you... to get through the level. Unless you slip on the conveyor belt, then you got a problem. There. Yeah. They don't react until they hear a noise, and the reason why is because they have big ears. Gets right back up. There you go. That's the cutscene shows that you can swing off of a line and launch yourself. There's stage 2 done. We'll probably do stage 3. I still got a couple of minutes on me. Now we're on a big ship. These ones are a little more complicated. What we gotta do first is get on top of these guys and walk across the spikes. Then we trigger this and put it down here so that that one can go on those spikes. And then we use that to shortcut our way over there. There. And we get on him, grab the key, and then we're good. Here we get this night enemy who likes to push Mario around. I'm sure the key's down here, I forget. Nope, that's just a parasol. Okay, that was a waste of time. And these crab enemies. Oh, there we go. Jump into the spikes. That's where the key is. Okay. Gotta fling ourselves up here. But we also gotta fling ourselves, not fling ourselves too hard, so we don't go to the second floor. Almost like that, but a little more oomph. There we go. Oh, what? Crab got me. I was trying to see if I can backward somersault up there. Oh. There we go. Because we gotta let the knight push us through. Like that. Oh, what? I think we can use that to shortcut our way up there. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Alright, try that again. Oh. Fake door on the right? Oh, on the last level. Yeah, there were four identical doors, but the key only fits in one of them, so it doesn't. The game doesn't do a very good job of trying to throw you off. There's another level that tries to do that again, but again, the key only fits in one door. I wasn't expecting it to crush me there. Wait until he opens that one door there. If he will. There we go. Had to bait him. The reason why is because that switch makes this platform extend, but then if it extends up to here, then it blocks Donkey Kong from closing that door. So now all he can do is cause the platforms to move in different ways. There, now let's not get ourselves squished this time. This cutscene shows us doing the long jump, I think, or the triple jump. No, that wasn't a triple jump. That was the somersault jump, I think, or handstand jump. It's a jump. It's a very good jump. Okay, we gotta put a bridge there so those two enemies will move out. Then we gotta put a bridge here so we can actually get across. But we got this long ladder to get up first, so we don't have much time to get across. Except we do. Some later levels are a race against time like that as well. For this one, I think we gotta hit this switch first. Yeah, and then we gotta wait for that knight there to get on. So then we can drop him off like that. That way he can push us underneath. And we can put a ladder here. Flip that switch so we open that door, and then we're good. Now for the third Donkey Kong fight. This level's pretty big. Now we see the triple jump. There we go, stage 3B. Now we're in a dense jungle. I think I'll save this for another stream, because I would like to end the stream at this point anyway. Yeah, good timing. Thanks for sticking around watching, Goon. I appreciate it, along with the follow you gave earlier. So yeah, this Donkey Kong 94. I'll continue this on another stream, and there will be a stream tomorrow. Probably expect crosscode or no. I think I'll play crosscode, because I played .hack earlier. Although it probably should get started with volume 2 though. But anyway, yeah. So there will be a stream tomorrow. Expect a crosscode for that one. And yeah, and I'm happy with how the Super NES is working with this open source scan converter. So expect some real Super NES playthroughs, like Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. That's one game I'm gonna do a real hardware playthrough of. And also Phantom 2040. I did stream that on an emulator months ago, but I got a bad ending from that. So I'm gonna do a real hardware stream of that in the future, and I'm gonna try to aim for a good ending instead. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say at that point. So with that, thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. Especially a big thanks to Night Revenge for the raid earlier. Appreciate it. Oh, which on that note, do I have anyone I could raid? No, I don't. Rip. Oh well. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a good night, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Hopefully.